What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dale and this is Painting Plastics. Today we're just going to be painting up a Ultramarine. So yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, I'm just going to lay down a zenithal highlight using some dead white by Vallejo. So I'm just going to hit all the raised panels, all the bits where I want to be a little bit brighter. I kind of wish I went a bit brighter than I did, but next time. After we got that white down, we're just going to use some Ultramarine blue contrast paint from Games Workshop, and I'm just going to cake the entire thing in it. Don't worry about being messy with this, everything's going to get cleaned up in the later steps. Now for all those gold parts, I'm just going to use some retributor armour. I'm going to hit the Aquila, the trim on the pauldrons, and on the knee pads there. So after that, lead belcher for all the silver parts, the gun parts on the backpack there, anything really, the blade of the knife. And after we got all that done, we're just going to go in with some burnt umber. We're going to pick out the pouches, the sheath of this knife. I think that's pretty much it on this Marine. Using some dead white again, I'm just going to pick out the lenses for the later steps. So after we got these lenses done, I'm just going to go in with some Abaddon black, and I'm going to pick out the gun casings, some like in between the armor joints and stuff like that. Now going back to those lenses, I'm just going to use some Blood Angels red contrast paint, and I'm just going to fill those in. So here I'm just putting the transfers on. I use some softening agent, and then I set them, and after that I'll put a bit of gloss varnish over the top of them. I'm just using some Seraphim sepia. I'm just gonna just put a bit of shading on this Aquila and some other bits just around the model. And after I've gave that a little bit of time to dry, I'm just going to use some streaking grime, and I'm going to cover the entire thing in it and leave it for about half an hour to dry. You can put as much or as little of this on as you want, doesn't really matter, you'll take it off in the later steps anyway. So here, after I've left it to dry for about half an hour, I'll just use some methylated spirits, and I'm just going to use a sponge and dab all this off. So after I've done this, I'll let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll hit it with a matte varnish. I'll do that off camera, but yeah, that just locks everything in. And finally, I'm just going to use some Musso black paint just for the base. I like using this matte paint. I think it makes them look really good. And that's about it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and onto the grand reveal.